So let's do a quick recap. In episode 2 we got to Porto. It's been so hot, 35 to 40 degrees. We're just not really used to this kind of heat, so we're all a little bit dehydrated and a bit worn down, but Richard has suffered the most. He's now in hospital and he's still on a drip. The hotel has been absolutely brilliant. We were only booked in for 2 nights originally, but we've extended it many times. Now we do have a deadline. We've got to make the ferry in Santander, and it doesn't look like Richard and Denise are going to make it. So myself and Liz, we've got to decide the cut-off point when we turn and make a run for the ferry. Worth noting, everybody, if you've booked on Brittany Ferries to go to Spain and there's 4 of you on one booking, they won't split that booking. So Richard and Denise have got to make another booking if they want to come back by ferry. It's come to that point now where we've had to turn and dash for the ferry. It's very hard to leave your friends behind. Denise is really upset. Richard is still in hospital. There's so much uncertainty, but we've got to go for the ferry. Unlike our normal style of twisty roads, it's motorways and dual carriageways all the way. And what we're going to do, we're going to get to a place called Lanez, I don't know how you pronounce it, which is just a short hop from the ferry at Santander. As they say, we're always in the shit, it's just the depth varies. Some light at the end of the tunnel. Good news, Richard is going to be released tomorrow. Meanwhile, we've turned up at Lanez, which is about an hour from the ferry at Santander. All we've got to do now is find somewhere to stay. There's a few little hotels around here, but there was one in particular, Hotel Sablon, which overlooks a lovely little bay. Fantastic. And we've got a room with a sea view. Let's treat ourselves for the last night. And just below us there's our own seafood restaurant with a balcony. Fantastic. The staff said there was a thunderstorm imminent tonight. There was no rain, but we had a really good light show. So another fantastic little venue if you're just looking for somewhere to hop back to the ferries. It's about an hour down the motorway, probably an hour and a half if you ride the coast road. Our ferry's not till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we can have a nice lazy day here and just amble down to the ferry. And more news about Richard and Denise. Richard is not quite well enough to ride yet, so they're going to fly back and they're going to have their bike transported back to Blighty. So good news, everyone's on the mend. And the last leg for us is the ferry back to Plymouth, then back to Suffolk. Thanks for watching.